Good morning. Abstinence, Experience, Strength, and Hope from members of Overeaters Anonymous. I've actually read this one prior to doing the recording, and it's a great one. Love it. So here we go. This is Abstinent and Smoke Free. At the basis of my disease was an inability to accept myself the way I am. 6'1", left-handed, flat-chested, large-hipped. As a child of an alcoholic, I learned the art of self-loathing early in life. My adolescence was acutely painful. By the age of 15, food was my chief comfort, and self-derision was my favorite pastime. I've always known I was a compulsive overeater. I was also aware that if I drank much at all, I would probably become an alcoholic. So I avoided booze, but I ate instead. I survived to midlife on the yo-yo cycle of pills, diets, and very often depressed. I began my recovery from compulsive overeating at the same time that my alcoholic parent joined AA. I went to OA meetings because I wanted to contribute to the health of my family, not because I was motivated by self-love. During the first year, I continued to overeat, so for a long time I did not count that year as recovery. But I gave up my major addictions to destructive relationships and food. I got a sponsor and worked the steps. I trained myself to eat only 3 meals a day and went to every OA meeting I could. The second year, I found a very lanky sponsor and tried a food plan that she suggested. I shrank to a weight even thinner than what I'd been at 12. I felt like a child again. My menstrual cycle ceased for the next 3 years. I had no idea that anorexia was a part of my disease. It was only through the loving confrontations and support of OA friends that I found the courage to let go of my rigidity concerning food. My years in OA have been ones of personal growth. In them, I've come face to face with enormous amounts of fear. It seemed that behind each fear was another, an endless supply of terror that kept me clinging to anything that offered security. My best friends were cigarettes. It took me a long time to admit that smoking hampered my recovery by